Hello, Real Ink Demon. Sorry we're having the ads go before we start up. Damn it, the Lamb Lo-Fi's back up. I'm gonna play that instead.
Lo-Fi.
Yeah. Yeah, ad break ends in a minute, sis.
Yeah, and then we get started.
Then we get start, sis.
Woo!
So the poor people... No.
It's so funny because, like, it really was.
There we go. Now I can see chat.
It really was the theory that Twitch was pushing people to get Turbo to get rid of ads and stuff. But now they are just actually advertising buy Turbo and you won't see these. Like, they are literally running their own ad.
I mean, they do gotta, like, do a business. I hate to say it.
Well, the thing with Turbo versus doing a subscription. Turbo is you have no ads anywhere, but it still counts as a person viewing the ads for the streamer. But, you don't get any emotes or things like that. So you don't get the personalized stuff that you get from subscribing.
I guess if you're looking at a lot of different streamers and not
Yes.
necessarily sticking with one, that's preferable.
Yes. And while obviously, as a streamer, we want you to subscribe for us because you get really cool emotes drawn by my wife.
Yeah, I draw the emotes. Oh, did you see I made a new emote for the, I made a new sticker for the Patreon.
Oh, I saw the one who wants treats.
Yeah. I made a little wave because I always feel bad when new people come in and we got a new person today that they don't got, like, we don't have a specific hello.
Yeah.
All right, it's got it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, Artsy says they got four ads in a row.
The ads should have finished for us, so you might do a refresh and that'll get rid of the pre-rolls. But
They
yeah.
can hear us, they're on ads.
Hey.
They got ad pods.
But yeah, so like, if you subscribe to a streamer, you get the personalized stuff, like the emotes and things like that. And the streamer gets a larger portion of the revenue, $3 for every 5, kind of thing.
Okay, hold that thought, we're gonna start. Hello everybody, welcome to a Patreon stream. For requests, we're gonna do 140 tonight, because we had a late 40. And then we're just gonna do as many 10s as I can physically do in one sitting. Yeah. And then tomorrow we will do all the rest. And then that will be everyone for the month, which means tomorrow, after that stream is done, I need an emote for like when everyone can do their freaking requests. I need a picture for it. So I can just post that and everyone be like, you know, requests open, and because everyone's just always just biting at the gate to get them.
You need one of you in a little Moses outfit doing the little staff and the waves part, and it says like requests open.
Maybe like a summoning circle.
Or just like you with the little cape and then just ole out of the way.
Ole! I don't know, I'll have to think about it, but that would be funny. I want to redo my commission sheet as more of like an info sheet, and I want it to look like and if I can actually like rig this into either, like getting one of those websites, it starts with an S, I forget what it is. But one of those like custom websites, or just maybe be able to edit my card in this way where it like clicks on the different things, like an old shitty Flash webpage or something like that with a bunch of shit sticking around. I think that would be fun.
But yeah, that's really the thing. Like,
that's okay. I'm literally doing this because other people paid me besides you, so thank those guys.
Yeah. But you do view things, so you can as a viewer, and you do support us. And you can also do things like liking us and telling other people about it. So there you go. But yeah, that's really like they actually are, because if you do Turbo, you don't get ads on anybody's stream, but you don't get any of the personalized stuff. Twitch gets more of the money.
I feel like that's like it's kind of shitty to the people that
it's shitty
because
to the
you could
streamers.
just get that, and I know as like if you're watching a bunch of people and you don't want to get ads on them, but you're not necessarily interested in the chats.
Yeah.
that would be a better option, but that does kind of fuck over the streamers because that's like one of the appeals.
That's really the thing. It's shitty to the streamers, but from a viewer standpoint, it is an objectively better thing.
I used to think Barbossa was so fucking hot. I still kind of do. I like me and my old man.
Yeah, but now you like the tentacle guy more.
He's kind of a pussy. And he doesn't go like full pathetic.
He's just sad because he got broke up with.
Yeah, but he's still up there.
He's the nice guy of the sea.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's not pathetic. He's a nice guy. Davy Jones, because this is Barbossa from, God, do you think there are kids like today's who never watched any of the Pirates of the Caribbeans? Because it's kind of old now, isn't it?
How old
it used to be such a cultural thing. I was still in high school when the first one came out, I think.
How old is Pirates of the Caribbean?
It's pretty old now. And it's been kind of a dead IP since.
Yeah. Original was 2003.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, I was
So yeah, it's 20 years.
God, I was in middle school.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, no, people who like weren't old enough to see it at the start are now like almost old enough to drink.
It was really big with the like OG trilogy, and then like it just went down from there.
Mm-hmm. And you know, some of that was the stuff with the actor.
Yeah, but I think
whose name escapes me.
It was like Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
my mom was a huge fan of him.
But there was also like it was just kind of petering out.
Yeah, it was. I think it naturally petered out before any of the real controversial stuff with Johnny Depp actually like started.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that was a factor. I think it was just old and no one wanted it no more.
Yeah, I think that was the
it told
excuse.
Its story. Shut up.
Yeah, I think that was the excuse to not make any more. Like, oh no, guess we can't. Darn shame.
No, they wanted to, because there's like that fourth one that came on and did horribly.
Yeah.
And it had Johnny Depp in it. Hi, Doom.
Hey, Doom.
Oh man, in a year it can drink.
That's funny.
I have no idea. I think people were just like, it told its story.
Yeah, I think
everyone wants things to go forever, but like, it told the story it wanted, and actors can't, like, you get sick of people after a while.
Mm-hmm. Like, no amount of good actor will also, like, carry something infinitely, because eventually the actor doesn't want to do it anymore.
Because you're old, Doom. We're all old.
It's a Saturday. It is day for
I got
resting.
sick for no random-ass reason last night and kept my fucking husband up half the night. It's because we're old.
Yeah. We're aging together like fine tequila. I don't like wine. I like tequila.
I don't like to drink alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, we should get more gummies this weekend.
Okay.
If we go out.
Yeah.
There's no, like, hurry.
Well, we're going to go out on Sunday night because we're going to go see The Toxic Avenger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's right, folks. That's out in theaters starting on, I think it actually came out today.
There's that meme going around to draw Sexley, that flying guy from
Watto.
Yeah.
Sexy Watto.
The guy from the episode 1 of Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
The blue guy. And like people are like, if Trump's dead, I'll draw this guy. So everyone's drawing it to kind of like, you know, charge.
I will cosplay as a pinup Watto
God,
to work.
Please don't. I will never sleep with you again.
Just get a blue Sentai suit, put a pillow in the tummy.
Oh god, no, please don't.
Fucking Speedo and
what
some
you should do is
fairy
you should
wings.
get like a green morph suit. Or you could use that black one you used to have. And then you just like maybe get the mask and just have like, you could get a plushie of him and you could cut off the head and you could stick it to your mask. And then you just move his little hands with your little green, like, morph suit hands. So he's flying.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, you guys. One of my first, like, big ships, I think it was like 3 down on my big ships, was Obi-Wan and Anakin from the prequels. I actually really enjoyed the prequels, and I still kind of enjoy the prequels.
You know, Ewan McGregor is like, hey, the stuff that you're doing in Star Wars right now, it's creeping up on the right time frame. I would totally go back to the role.
I like boring space politics, so I guess I'm the odd one out there.
Space.
But I had a real crush on Ewan McGregor growing up, and like then he played a priest in Angels and Demons, and he just tore off his shirt to brand himself, and I already had kind of a priest fetish. That was great. I like that.
I kind of had a priest fetish. Looks at your Ewan and Nari art.
Yeah. I should do more priest and nun shit with them.
Yes, because it's fun. Also, none of your business. Ding.
My very first ship was Sonado.
Oh, so Steam has been advertising more adult games at me, quote unquote. There was a Diablo-style game that it was advertising at me called Nunholy. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? All right, that's fine. I like that pun.
You know, I would actually be into any of these games if any of them had characters I would actually be physically attracted to.
Honestly,
Date Everything got just about as close as you could, but all of them are just skinny, big-tittied waifus. Maybe you'll have a chubby girl at best. It's like, I want fucking, like, Eldritch Monstrosities, motherfucker.
I think at this point I'm up to, like, 3 of these adult games that, like, have legitimately good games with them, and I don't care about the rest.
I played that Butt Night one, but the gameplay was boring. And honestly, like, I don't really like sitting and watching smut scenes in my games.
Like,
if I want to look at smut, I'll do it on my own time. It just gets weird. Like, I'm not going to sit there and fap in front of my fucking computer while I'm playing a video game. That's weird.
Like, Switch Witch, that was the one where gender was a traversal mechanic. It was a Metroidvania where gender is your unlocks. And I am not kidding, that is actually a good Metroidvania. Mm-hmm. And you can skip the smut.
I don't know, like, even with movies and stuff, like, if it serves the plot, I don't think sex should be, like, taken out, necessarily. Yeah. Like, it shouldn't be like no, you can never have sex in anything. Yeah, I don't even want it to be, you can never have, like, pornographic sex in anything. If it serves the plot,
yeah,
which sometimes it does, or it serves the vibe, or it's just the kind of thing you want to make, I'm all for it, but I'm probably not gonna, like,
I'm not gonna
get off on it.
Right.
Like, these games seem to think you, like, who the fuck is just, like, at their PC, like, I guess you gotta one-hand it while the scene goes and then get ready to go back into, like, platforming? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, like, it's a solid Metroidvania. Like, it is a controller-based platforming game. I'm like, I'm not gonna one-hand this, buddy. But it was actually a good game.
I played a bit of Cloud Meadow because I really liked the art. Mm-hmm. And one thing that was nice was, like, they just had, like, a thing where you could just, like, select all the little sex scene animations.
Yeah.
And I just went through them and saved shit for reference for further art.
Perfectly fine, yeah.
That's another thing. Like, I can't really enjoy any smut aside from, like, ooh, I can draw this later. Unless it's my ship.
Yeah. There was, like, because there was what? There was Flip Witch. There was one that's, like, Crimson Maiden or something like that. And, again, it's just a good, like, Dead Cells, Skull style action platforming game. It was solid, and the pixel art for it was actually gorgeous.
Yeah, some of those have beautiful pixel art. It's like, damn, I sure wish all this pixel porn wasn't just stuck in this game.
It's like, I gotta say, this is a really good game, and you guys have beautiful art, and I cannot show it to, like, half of the people that I would.
And I don't think, like, it's...
And I don't...
Well, the thing is, like, the porn is just like, wow, I guess I gotta sit here and watch this cutscene.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of I wasn't gonna say, like, oh, you can't show it to people because it's porn, but there's people you can show it porn, but, like, it really is just sitting there and waiting for a cutscene to end that doesn't add anything to, like, your experience, so...
At least with, like, Flip Witch, it was, like, you get the cutscenes when you die, usually, and you can skip it.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, then I can just get back into the game, and the game is fun.
Yeah. But, like, it sells itself on that element. Yeah, Kentucky Bear, you're first tonight.
Yeah.
And that's not an element that in any way I would personally enjoy. And maybe there are people who enjoy that. You know, get off however you're going to get off based.
You know, like Bayonetta had the one-hand mode for, like,
who the hell is
slider.
fapping to Bayonetta? That woman looks like a giraffe.
the Eldritch Titty Monster.
She looks like a drag queen. I love the shit out of Bayonetta. I think she's wonderful. I would totally cosplay as Bayonetta.
Yeah.
With the short hair, because that's cute. But, like, are people getting off to Bayonetta?
I guess.
If you told me straight up that Bayonetta was just a drag queen, like, she was just a guy in drag, I would 100% believe you, because she has such a wonderful drag vibe.
Yeah, I mean, and she was literally, like, she was made as a power fantasy for the lady that designed her.
Yeah.
So, like, all of that makes sense. Yeah, checks out. And, like, again, you know, we're not, like, we're not talking down about these things. Like
Oh, no, yeah.
we are literally saying these things are amazing, and this is the only part that is holding it back a bit because I physically cannot spread this to more people like I would want to.
I cannot spread this to more people like Bayonetta's legs.
Like that one game that was like it's like Crimson Maiden, Scarlet Maiden, something like that. The pixel art on it is gorgeous.
Cloud Meadow had gorgeous pixel art too. That's why I ended up playing it. And it actually had some like monster guys.
Yeah, and like the animation is really nice. The
you can
gameplay's
die
really nice.
riding a centaur's cock.
Good. So like that's the thing. It's like I want the people that worked on this to get recognized for their obvious skill and love of doing this. It's that much harder because like, you know, we're in the States and so.
See, I don't, Cloud Meadow? Or, which ones did you say?
Oh,
I think they're all, none of them are really free.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't really necessarily mind the fact that it's smut, because, like, I listened to Emile Dory, who, like, her entire thing is she talks about adult visual novels.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I feel like are a better place for smut. That's where it kind of makes more sense.
Yeah.
And, like, you could just pause, like, an adult visual novel and FAP. That's basically illustrated fan fiction.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I think sex has a place in media.
Yeah, I do.
And I think getting off has a place in media, but I don't really think it works in, like, action video games.
Yeah, and that's really that's the crux of the problem there, is like it's hard to be like, it's got a really great, like, this is a fantastic vibe and really good to play, but then like
look on Steam, it's on Steam. Or just look at the art.
Yeah.
I thought that's why I ended up playing it, because I thought the art was real nice. If I remember though, you can't fuck the hot skeleton guy who runs the fucking like
Illegal.
store. I know.
How dare.
See, again, none of these things have people I would actually fuck.
Also, thank you for the follow, Lots Bread.
What a thing to come in. I'm so sorry.
Welcome to the Her Thirsting for Bones hour.
Skeletons are hot, and no one can tell when you draw them wrong. I had someone say that.
There's nothing.
Yeah, that's what I do. I add everythings to favorites, and then I buy them when they're under $10. I am a cheap ass bitch.
See, the thing with skeletons is there's nothing between you and their heart.
My one of my commissions, they were like, "Oh my god, you did such a good job on the skeleton," and I was like, "I didn't, but you can't tell," because I had to fudge some stuff.
As you do.
I was combining a cat skeleton and a human skeleton for the character because it was a furry, so I had to finagle some shit. When I did the smut of, like, God Narnder, and because I have, like, his torso basically rotted away, so, below the, top of the ribs down to the thighs is basically just skeleton, and then usually I have, like, his thighs exist, but his calves below don't. Same with arms. I have a 3D rotating cat skeleton from like a biology site that I always pull up and look at.
See, that's the thing.
Rotate the cat for science.
You gotta
It's not for science, is it? No, I'm sorry.
I lied.
I lied. I got complimented on my monster smut today on
Good job.
Tumblr. I'm glad. I hadn't seen a lot of people like my monster smut for Cults of the Lamb.
Aw, they follow you on Blue Sky.
Yay!
Well, welcome. These are the Patreon requests. So the Patreon, depending on your tier, gets to make different requests and then see them drawn live on stream, as well as a sliding scale of discounts if you get commissions.
You also get merch early. You get art a week early, as well as work in progresses. And you get smut a month early.
Yeah.
And after a week, all that stuff, if I remember to do it, is up on the Patreon for just $1. So if you want smut with the same like week delay as anything else, you can also do that. It's usually like, I try to put the smut up for sale if you just want individual ones. The lowest they'll let me go is $3. Otherwise, I'd make it $1.
But because of all you fine folks, she's able to work from home and y'all support her.
And I get to work on big old comics, which is nice.
Yeah, she gets to sit here and draw art That's her job.
I wouldn't be able to do all the Cult of Lamb comics I do if it wasn't for the support.
Mhm.
I'm so excited about the DLC, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I want to fuck up Uin so bad.
It's gonna be trauma specifically for your OC. Your OC's trauma. Trauma
Oh yeah,
for
I
Uin.
love my Cult of Lamb smut, and it's shipper smut too.
Yeah. Literally, say no more. Followed.
It's wild being in this fandom because I'm a monster fucker. I've done a lot of monster porn. I've done everything from like Undertale to Little Nightmares porn, but the adults only. I
Yeah.
don't do anyone underage. But like I never really had that crossover, even with Undertale with the furries.
Mhm.
And I've tried to court them before and failed. And then as soon as I get in Cult of Lamb, they just pile in, and I'm like, oh, I have pleased the forest gods.
It's true. What do you
But
think?
I didn't even think of that when I started drawing Cult of Lamb smut, because my brain was like bleeding eyes, skeleton cat, monsters.
Yeah.
I forgot they were also furries.
There was a brief moment where she forgot the thing that was beheaded is also a lamb.
I know, right? I literally had a point early on. I was like, wow, I'm getting a lot of furry followers. Why do you think that is? Oh, I'm working on some size difference here. I want to show you guys. I just started this. This is technically safe for work. I'm working on some size difference inspired by a fanfic. Look at that. This is how I do my complex ass shit. That head is way too big on this fucking model.
Yeah.
But I had to finagle this for like an hour.
Cult of the yeah.
I read a good one recently and I want to do fan art of it more or less, but I'm going to use my lamb because I'm a slut for my own character.
I mean, like, we know at least the monster stuff has been around since, like, the time of the Greeks, because look at Zeus.
Oh, people have always been like
Like-
furries and monster fuckers.
It's always...
Oh, humans have wanted to put their penises in things since the dawn of man. Like,
It's true.
they've made up things to put their penises in. They've made up things to put penises in them. It's how anthropology works.
What do you think would happen if you changed fandoms? I mean, she's changed fandoms before. It's usually like...
My
Few
last one was
years or
like
so.
2 years. Then it was, before that was around 5. I don't even remember what fandom I was in before that.
It was what?
But I jump around. I still like take commissions and stuff for if people still want more of the same content. But I've been stuck on Cult of Lamb for a while. I have managed to like get through the entire plot I wanted to do in my little thing with Uin and stuff, so that's good. Everything else is just dressing and more porn.
And more porn. There's gonna be that. No
Oh,
trust
yeah.
in that one.
Oh, I can't wait for the update. I'm gonna like specifically my lamb is fucked up by this update, and I love it.
Fuck up my OC so good.
Oh, they're gonna be so traumatized, and I'm so excited. Oh,
I saw a thing that was like, man, how do I come up with more content for my characters? And then they look at their character and you just see them pick up a hammer.
yes. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I was thinking today, like, should I put off the, like, them getting married? Because for them getting married is, Narander getting beheaded by Uin and then getting put back so they both have the ring around their necks. That's marriage, right?
Close enough. There's
Close
a ring
enough.
involved.
But, I was like, oh, should I save it for after the DLC? And then I realized with, like, the comics I want to do up to then, because I gotta finish this one, which needs a 3rd page, and I'm only inking it now. And I want to do one where Narander, like, thinks back on their relationship, and I want to do one where Uin thinks back on their relationship, and if I have the balls to do it, I would like to do a lyric comic based off a song, but I probably won't, because I'm a fucking pussy.
Do it.
No, it'll take too much time.
I'll bully.
So that's like at least like 2 more relatively chunky comics to do before they actually get to the wedding comic, which means by the time I'm done with that, the DLC will probably be out.
Yeah.
So
And then
I was
the
like,
suffering begins.
life has made the choice for me.
And then the suffering begins.
Oh my god, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
That's gonna be fun. We are 100%.
I was tempted. I've actually thought instead I'd love to do one where they're both like fully adult and married and have their child, and Narander like goes into the past with like their god powers to see little baby Uin, And of course, immediately, like, pre-God Uin is just gonna fucking stab them.
Obviously, as you do.
He's gonna die. And he's gonna come back, and he's gonna look at his little spouse and be like, you stabbed me. And he's gonna be like, yeah, I did that.
Nari going back in time, Uin just sitting there grinning for like 5 minutes until Nari shows up at the respawn point and starts yelling at him.
No, the thing is, Uin is in disguise, trying not to be outed as a lamb. And first, like, they're just gonna do, like, the, you know, I don't know anything, like, don't talk to them, all that stuff, try to get away. And if Narander either points out that they're a sheep or points out Uin's actual name, Uin is gonna fucking stab them in the fucking lung.
But just remember, Uin's gonna remember that he stabbed Nari. So Nari is like, haha, I've come up with a new idea. And Uin's like, yeah, you did, honey.
I'm debating about making it actual time travel or if doing it like, into like psyche stuff or not. That's why it would only be like a little fan servicey thing, so
Yeah, also,
have a good one.
Have a good. Thank you for coming. Marriage is legal acknowledgement of being bone buddies.
Yeah. Oh, Bone Buddies, I haven't heard that since Undertale.
Oh, don't worry. Remember, Homestuck's coming back. There's going to be a whole new whole new batch of people starting to use Abscond or things like that.
I wonder if they'll get to the trolls.
Like,
Karkat's in there, and like the trolls exist in like the time they're going, but like, are they really gonna get all 12 of them motherfuckers out?
Maybe. We'll see.
Is my poor fail man gonna come out?
Yes.
Luckily for them, I'm only really attracted like to the Dancestors.
Yeah.
I like Cancri and Cronus together.
Mm-hmm.
Those kids are way too young, even though now they're like 28. I can't look at Baby John or Baby like Dave, even though like when they came out they were my age.
I know, right?
I can't look at them and be like, oh yeah, I can look at their dad.
Yeah.
I can look at Dad Bert.
So it is a
Oh no, don't.
Yeah.
Don't. No, run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna redraw this because I can draw this better than this.
But it's
I'm drawing my own stuff.
It's actually getting a real anime now.
Yeah, you can. The VisiPop people are doing a pilot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Was that like a give us the money to do the pilot thing, or was that like we're gonna put out a pilot thing?
I believe they're already. Yeah, I believe they are doing it.
Okay, yeah, you can watch that. There you go. That way you don't have to get out all the fuck shit that comes with it.
Yeah.
If you like that, then you can check out Homestuck.com. If you don't like that, run.
Yeah, they're actually going to be updating and fixing up Homestuck.com so that the website will be back like it used to be, and they're going to have an anime, and like it's a whole thing.
It's a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Spindleroo. They're the VisiPop's company basically. So it's VisiPop with a mustache. But like, I mean,
I
sure,
think it looks
not?
real nice. I actually really like the character design because they have that whole like, where like it's the weighted limbs and the fat feet and the big hands.
And Toby Fox is involved.
Yeah,
which is hilarious.
I love that look personally. That's like one of my favorite character designs. The really high, long legs. They almost look like little vinyl figures.
They're definitely gonna have vinyl figures.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, it's gonna be a new crop of like Homestuck merch.
But I think like that animates really well.
Yeah.
So I think it'll look nice.
Yeah, it makes it so it can be really expressive.
And maybe Dave and Karkat will get together.
That's kind of funny. Like we're actually getting like some really like decent end 2D animation stuff from like non-mainline groups, because the Digital Circus people are doing a actual like they're doing their
like
own
two
anime
things.
Yeah.
I hope they don't get overstressed about stuff. I hope they're at least hiring more people.
It
I would
seems like
rather
it.
they do a few like less things with more quality.
Yeah, I mean like Flash literally doesn't work anymore. Never mind like half the stuff just like doesn't function.
If you're interested in actually like getting into Homestuck, I would suggest the way I did it, which is the Let's Read Homestuck, because though the voice acting at the start is a little wonky, a lot of those people are professional voice actors now. It is like 12 years old or something like that. But that at least shows gameplay from the original Flash games, if nothing else. so you can at least get that content back. You can get it in book form, but that's an objectively horrible way to get it because then you don't
Yeah.
get the music and animations.
Yeah, it's wild. It's literally old enough to have been there for Flash getting big with Flash and then having Flash die.
Didn't it crash Newgrounds at one point?
It did.
Yeah,
More than once.
it crashed YouTube.
It did.
Bless them.
It really was a powerhouse. It was at a really like crossroads of things with the growth of being able to show all that stuff online, the growth of Flash, the really big growth of fandom as a whole. Like, it was really at the right place at the right time and just got absurdly lucky and did so well with it.
One thing that was nice, it was before people like commodified fandoms so much. Like, there's not like Homestuck was actually really bad at making merch.
They really were. You know, the wet pumpkin site that just
Yeah.
wasn't.
Like these days, Gaslight District had a pilot and they already had plushies. Like
Mhm.
these days you fund your shit through merch instead of the other way around, like getting a thing makes merch.
Yeah, like with them, they literally were not only like putting out all their stuff, but like the fandom was the one making things for like update notifications. The fandom created an anime intro when they were waiting in between episodes. Like, it was wild. I feel like it was a hot minute before there even was any like official merch. It was mostly just fandom selling prints and things
Yeah.
like that.
There wasn't a lot of fan merch. I think there was some legal stuff about it. I'm not sure. Because even later, when like the hype came up for the end, I still didn't see a lot of like fan merch.
Yeah.
So I just kind of figured maybe there was some legal shit going on.
I mainly just saw stuff in the artist alley, and that was really
Yeah, I never really saw that much stuff. I saw like pins with the signs on them, but that's about it.
I usually saw like characters and some artwork, but not a lot.
But I'm on like a lot of artists. I follow a lot of artists, and a lot of them got Etsy's, and like I've got exactly like one piece of Homestuck merch from one Etsy, and it was a little game disc spinner, which was really cute.
There probably was, especially now that they've they partnered up with
Yeah,
VisiPop, and who was the anime people that they partnered with?
Viz Media.
Oh yeah. Sorry, sorry. They're all Viz. So there's Viz Media and VisiPop.
Viz all the way down.
It's all Viz. Oh, because it's visual. Oh, I just got it.
Oh, Viz has been around for a long time. This was one of the
Yeah.
ones that survived the like
Anime
manga apocalypse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoujo Beat came back too. I was surprised about that.
Wow, we're gonna get Clamp again?
I mean, like Clamp is still available, I think.
Are they? I thought they closed down.
Well, sorry, I was thinking Chobits for some reason. I just immediately like shot over to the actual IPs.
We're gonna get Clamp 2. I actually don't know if Clamp. I
I don't
Clamp-
care.
I thought they died.
Oh God, they might have just like quit drawing, honey. Damn.
I mean, like as a company.
Oh, it was a group of women.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got bigger or whatever. I don't keep track of that shit.
Group, the 80s, blah, 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 blah.
There you go.
Uh,
They're still active.
oh, okay.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I've been bad at keeping up to date with manga recently. All I want to do is read fan fiction.
Huh. Yeah, I guess they're going to be doing Tokyo Babylon. So yeah, no, they're still around.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I know they did a fan video for their like Dochinchis where it had a little baby Jotaro.
And an egg. Where did that even come from? Everything old is new again. Time is a flat circle.
Bear.
Hurry out. Flip table.
Everything right is wrong again.
And throw with tippy toes. Well, the first...
There's a few good tutorials online that talk about those. There's a specific word for it. I forget what it is.
Did you
But
get...
whatever. But I hate to say I'm not much of a furry. I'm a monster fucker. So call me when you need like skeleton toes.
Hey.
But yeah, like you search furries shit online. Furries love to tell you how they draw stuff.
Yeah. I think, leg down croissant. What is feet? I don't know. Feet not in panel. Not have to worry about. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Or shoes.
I'm not a huge foot person. Usually I just kind of simplify them.
I like cyberpunk stuff because then they just come to points.
I do like to come to points. It's fun. I like how I did Uin's feet with the little, the dew claw becoming basically the, high heel. I thought that was really cute.
Good idea.
Sometimes when I look at my Cult of Lamb stuff, I think about all the people who have like these really cool, complex lambs, and I'm like, should I make mine more complex? But then I remember I like cartoony shit. It's like, nah, let's keep the cartoony shit.
Betty Boot, but it's spelled with an E-W-E.
Sure.
Maybe.
I mean, that's what they were inspired by. I love the little... That's one of the things I liked about the Cult of Lamb was the little, like, retro cartoon look of it, too.
Yeah.
I'm just a big sucker for that shit.
It's fun and wiggly and energetic.
Well, I mean, you can look at, like, anatomy stuff for those, too. Takes practice, figure drawing studies, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Adora Stock has a lot of good references. But learning the ways they move and stuff is important. There's a lot of, like, if you search feet references drawing on, like, Google, they'll give you a lot of references that you can learn from, too.
What are those? Points to goat's hooves.
I get most of the guys in my Cult of Lamb with little feet, because usually I actually get very big feet. Because I grew up with, like, Looney Tunes and Tiny Toons and all that shit. They got big feet.
Bugs Bunny.
Really more Tiny Toons, I guess. Animaniacs, that kind of proportions. And then everyone's like, you drew Sonic! I was like, I did more than Sonic! I just like cartoons!
Yeah.
God damn it!
And they might be giants, which has a lot more overlap than you'd think.
Yeah.
I saw someone make it. It was like, it's been 30 years. How are we still uncertain about whether or not they are or are not giants?
Schrodinger's giants.
What is JSAB? I don't know that word.
Jesus, Sabbath, Anarchy, Bastard.
Just shapes and beats. Ah,
Oh, that one, yeah. I
Okay.
have some music for that. Like, I really like their remix of Spider Dance from Undertale. It's good workout music.
oh yeah.
I've never played it though. I just found the Spider Dance thing. I was like, oh, this is good workout music.
That would be really funny if you had like a band like that and they had like a, you know, their giant's name and you just always took weird photos of them to always make them look huge.
Oh, the two Johns are huge.
Just like do a photo of them so it looks like they're standing over the mountains or things like that. That'd be freaking fun. Have like the camera on the ground looking up. Oh wow, these huge Johns.
They're really old now. They've been making music longer than I've been alive.
The elder.
And I'm old!
They've become the Elder Johns.
Be funny if they got people to like take on the mantle.
We need a new John. This is John the Younger.
That's horrible.
This is Child John. I'm 40. Child John.
They gotta be older than 40 because they gotta be around my dad's age.
Mm-hmm. No, that'd be the new John. Would be like 40 and
Yeah.
called Child John. Noodles.
Noodle.
I got out of the day job, so I'm having dinner.
I should have had dinner.
You'll have dinner afterwards.
What was with that pause? Were you mad at me?
I was gonna say yes, you should have eaten, but I had noodles.
Oh. Don't be mad at me. Each? Yeah, I was not born yet. I
Yeah,
don't even think you were born yet, and you're older than me.
correct. I was born in '85.
There you go. They might be giants. They might be giants.
I am a classic.
Because my dad was into them when they were first out. And he was an adult,
Well, statistically, anyway.
statistically.
I don't believe he's an adult when he acts like one.
I had some of their CDs. I want their vinyl of their first album.
That would be neat.
It's very pretty and pink and green. Not to listen to, just to put up. It's pretty.
Pink goes good with green.
Exactly.
She was very happy we got to go see Wicked in theater. It was a lot of fun.
Did you have fun?
I did. I
Okay.
had a lot of fun. I dressed in a silly outfit.
I think we should go see Kinky Boots and drag. Just wear each other's clothes.
That would be pretty funny.
Oh, we'd have to wear high heels.
Oh no! Again.
I don't have any high heels.
I've done it before.
I'm 6'2". I don't wear heels.
It wouldn't be the first time for me.
That's because they're old. They're touring right now, I think.
They might be
But they didn't
antiques.
come near my area. I saw them once when I was younger.
No, floating stuff like Raymond and stuff like that with the floating bits. I like
Zooble.
those. Zooble, yeah.
Zooble.
Zooble had multiple limbs and guns. On the one hand, Kane could have just put those there, but on the other hand, it does kind of imply that she just had Molotovs, a flashbang, and a bunch of guns in her room.
Yeah. God forbid a woman does anything.
Apparently she's got hobbies. Like tattooing and mangle. Or gangle. Why don't
Mangle.
you... Gangle with a mangle mask.
Are they? I don't know.
Hmm.
Does Zooble go by they?
I think Zooble's a she, but I'm going to look it up because I'm not certain.
Either way, they should kiss.
I think
Oh, there you go.
I think it's rather one like irrelevant because they can change their parts.
Now we know.
Yeah.
I need the fingertip. Either way, they sound like the kind of person I would date.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, because I'm a lot like Gangle.
Yeah. According to Goosework, Zooble uses any pronouns.
Well, there you go. So they can still go by she.
Their pronouns are like their
All.
bits. Changeable.
Should be gender fluid.
I don't know, they're solid.
Ah, yes, the gender fluid. Glug, 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 glug.
Yeah, Gooseworks specifically said it. They're just like, pronouns? Yes, they can change them out, just like they change their limbs.
Yeah,
Who
why not?
cares?
We're in a digital hellscape that looks like a children's game. Like, that's not the weirdest thing.
They're not allowed to wow, so it doesn't matter either ways.
I also like Super Fuck! That's my favorite piece of fan art. Either way, Zooble's base as fuck, so I love them.
Yeah. I would say Zooble's probably your favorite character. You like Jax more nowadays, but...
Yeah, I like Jax more, but I like them because I want to see them suffer.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not the same as, like, finding a character attractive or interesting.
This is true. You can still visibly enjoy this character, watching them be tormented.
Yes. See, Zooble's the kind of person I would date in real life.
Mhm.
Because I would find them very attractive in real life. But I wouldn't say they're, like, my favorite.
Jax gets rotated in the Torment Nexus.
Yay! It's in my brain.
That's the same thing.
I didn't even like him until episode 4 when he finally got, like, shit for the crap he did. And I was like, ooh, now he's entertaining.
Ah, now he's my kind of man. Kicked
I don't
off his
like-
pedestal.
Yeah, I don't like, you know, I like the men who are, like, really high on their shit, like they think they can't, their shit don't stink because they've got their shit under control, and then they fall and break apart mentally. So he was up there, but he wasn't fallen yet.
Yeah.
Now he's fallen, and it's incredibly entertaining for me.
I was like, oh look, a creature on a pedestal. Kicks the pedestal out from under him.
Exactly. That's how it should be.
Suffering builds character.
I do love how Pomni's more of a character now, too.
Yes. That is nice.
Man, I kind of realized from, like, there was so much porn of Pomni.
Of course.
And I was watching, like, a person, like, talking about Ragatha today.
Mm.
Because, like, one person I actually like their, like, takes on videos and stuff. And I realized, like, Pomni is not, like, sexually attractive as far as, like, the internet goes. There's, like, no shape to that body at all.
Yeah.
So they were literally just a bunch of people, like, getting off on the fact that she was just a woo scout.
Yes.
That's gross as shit. Ew.
I told you, she's a doormat. At
That's
the start,
nasty, though.
At the start, she is somebody who is lower than you, and you can keep her there.
I hate that
was like,
shit.
that was the entirety of what I was seeing was big tits, and haha, look at her, she's pathetic.
They were literally like it's the same with like Fluttershy. I thought like when My Little Pony was big and Fluttershy was really popular, I thought it was because these like maladapted men felt a kinship with her.
No.
And then you told me no, they like her because she's submissive. And I'm like,
Yep.
what?
Yep.
That's nasty.
Yep. I showed her, somebody did art of Majin Fluttershy, and she said, frick.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a bottom, but to me, like, that makes me uncomfortable. Liking a person because they're more submissive than you, specifically.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, like you said, no doormats.
I mean, you like me, but not because I'm submissive.
Yes.
Oh, Pomni and Fluttershy.
Yeah.
Thankfully, she's not, though. Pomni's really coming into her character. I'm enjoying the hell out of her.
I am surprised I have not seen a bunch of stuff for evil Pomni of late.
Like, Jax, I knew that people were going to sexualize him because he's got the Tumblr sexy man look.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Not my vibe.
Nah, but he's right up there with the how bad can I be?
How bad can I be? Yeah, aside from Sans, who I still think is kind of debatable. He doesn't really fit that context. I'm not really into the Tumblr sexy man look.
Yeah. It's kind of basic.
I like Sans because he's sad.
We're going to do to Jax the same thing that it did to that other guy.
Ectobiology stuff was really fun to draw. Yeah, I don't like people who like people because they are submissive and you control them.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing to be like, oh, I like this character because I can like bring out, you know, bring them out of that submissive hole or something like that. That would be one thing. Be like, oh, look, a girl who is submissive to me.
Yeah.
I don't even want a man like that.
Yep.
I want to fight.
Remember, you know, it's right up there with like the big titty goth girl kind of thing.
Is the big titty? I would think the big titty goth girl would not be submissive. If anything, she'd probably talk back pretty hard.
Nowadays, yeah, but originally, no.
What? No way!
Yeah.
Just like the witchy bitch.
Yeah, no, because...
So like, we are the freaks or whatever.
No, a lot of times it was because there would be some weird nerd chick that nobody talked to, and she's just some weird little goth thing.
But she's goth. She has like her shit together. Like she has
Nowadays,
a defiance
yes.
streak. That was from the start, though. Like I could see the nerd library girl as that, but no, not the goth chick.
Oh yeah, no.
I always thought they liked them because, like, for one, they were alternative, so they were different from what they saw.
Yeah.
Thus, they have, like, less people wanting to fuck them than, like, the popular girl, quote-unquote. But they were still, like... I thought it was because they were more sexually open. Usually.
That too, but...
Like, that was why I thought guys were like, oh boy, I'm gonna like the goth girl. She's into some kinky shit.
Yeah, it's more like she's a doormat who does anal.
I don't think... Really? That's sad, if so. I have never seen that kind of take on a goth girl, and I was there.
Remember, like, the
Are you sure? I don't...
Yeah.
I'm not a dude, but I don't think that.
Yeah.
It's the stabilization! But also, yeah, I was taught to, use very...
Long, smooth lines.
You're supposed to, like, draw the, You shouldn't just do it... You'll get... this is hard to explain. You're, like, you should just do the line until you get the one you like. Don't hesitate. And if you have, vectors on your thing... Let me get a vector layer real quick. You can do this. See, I drew that. Dramatic line, I only want it in there. Bam. It's great, saves so much time.
Vectors. Yeah, see?
Oh, that's so gross. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Ew. I always thought it was like the witchy girl, so she would like put out.
That too, but... Yeah, nah.
Ew.
I mean, like I said, remember...
And I was that goth girl!
Remember in Vampire...
I am that goth girl.
Vampire the Masquerade, like that was
But she talks shit to you! Is it a tsundere thing?
Yeah, so there's a bit of that tsundere. Like, she's submissive, she'll put out, haha, but like, it's because she's like the person that nobody talks to, but she's also kind of a freak.
Just because she puts out doesn't mean she's submissive.
Yeah, that's usually, I
would think she'd be the kind who'd like be on top and call you out for not making her come.
Yeah. Now that we have better taste, it has mutated over the years, but back then, yeah.
Maybe because I was watching girl media with goths.
Yeah, like the...
which was very much like The Craft and...
And the ones in the Scooby-Doo, the rock girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those to me do not seem at all submissive.
No, exactly.
So maybe you guys were just watching other stuff than me, because I was born with tits, I guess.
Yep. But yeah.
Alas, I did not have to get store-bought.
You can equip tits.
You can equip boobs.
See, even that, like, the different gender interactions with certain stuff, like, it is wildly different.
I thought the stereotype was goth girls were kinky, will call you out for your bullshit, put out, and we're on the chubbier side.
Mm-hmm.
Which is true, I am a chubby goth bitch myself.
It's true. And hot.
I thought they were like the stereotype, the stereotype was that they were bitter because they were outcast, or at least like didn't care because they were outcast. Not that they were like sad because they were outcast.
Yeah.
That sounds like bullcrap.
They're the sad girl. They got
That's like the librarian fanfic girl.
They got the running eye makeup and stuff.
What the fuck they don't? That's on purpose. That's a look, bitch. They a jugalo.
You'll strike their... What's really funny is when some people have made the mistake and have the crossover with the juggalos. Who do have a crossover in face paint, but not in anything else.
Man, even in like Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, like the peak goth shit of the Audis. Like, I didn't see that in there. Man, now I'm confused. You gotta show me some of this media, because I don't agree, maybe. Submissive seems like the opposite of a goth girl to me.
Yeah,
Even at the time.
Like I said, nowadays, yeah.
Like it was a girl a nerd boy was kind of scared of, but kind of aroused by.
Like I said, this is probably one of those things where, you know, from guy to guy kind of thing is entirely different from what girl to girl would experience.
Maybe you guys just thought all girls were submissive.
Yeah. Again,
that might be what you'd be taught.
Teenage boys ain't smart.
Ugh. Man, if you're a teenage boy, wouldn't you not want a girl who's submissive so you could, like, learn how to do the sex stuff better, or she's better at sex or whatever?
I mean, somebody like me? Yeah, definitely. No.
That's sad.
Because
Why would you want someone who's submissive? You don't even know what to do yet.
A lot of guys are raised that, like, the women should be submissive. Look, that's why we keep seeing all this trad wife shit come up again and again.
Yeah, that's usually by, like, either complete virgins who have been, like, taken over by the manosphere, or, like, old dudes who are pissed that the women their age won't take them.
Exactly. Who do you think is
teaching? they know they're bad at sex. That's why they want a submissive woman who won't tell them they're bad at sex.
And who do you think is teaching the teenage boys? Chuckle fucks like that.
Well, just the ones who get, like, roped into the, like, whole manosphere thing. But, like, that wasn't as much of a thing when we were growing up.
I mean, like, even my experience with that kind of stuff is wildly different than a lot of people because I was friends with dominatrixes at the time.
Be friends with prostitutes and whores.
You'll learn such interesting things.
It's better for you. That's what Jesus says. Mm-hmm. Be like Jesus. What would Jesus do? He'd hang out with the prostitutes and whores.
Yeah. A variety of life experiences make you a better person. That's it. That's the full sentence.
I don't know. I was in the anime club.
Yeah.
I was like goth, but I was like pathetic goth. Like I wasn't out smoking and drinking and stuff like that.
No
I was
clothes.
Like, I have black witchy clothes and I go to the anime club on Thursdays. And I have to stay back for my art project in my art magnet class.
I was in band, so I'm not exactly.
Well, band people are fucking sluts, so.
Yes.
Paul, the slut bitch.
I'm not saying that I'm like high class here. I also was not the norm.
Just because you're a slut doesn't mean you're high class or not.
Oh, I'm not a classy slut.
You can be a classy ass slut.
Not me. No.
Just because you're a slut doesn't mean you don't have standards.
Yeah, you.
It just means, like, when you find those standards, you do them a lot.
Mm-hmm. You. Oh no, you're meeting all my standards.
I don't know. I would just think if you're younger, you'd want someone, like, if you're inexperienced, you'd probably want someone either with no experience, because then you both don't know, or someone with experience that will, like, just rock your fucking world.
Yeah, like Bard said, just ruin your life in new and interesting ways. Goes right along the joke with the don't stick your dick in crazy.
Well, you shouldn't.
Or have Kevlar. She's the kind of person that has a book full of hexes. You may need to rethink your options here.
Nah, date her. I'll take her. Y'all can leave. I want her.
How much sage is growing in your garden? You might need more.
I'll take her. Y'all can run. She'll steal your penis. I don't got a penis. That's what witches do. They steal your penis.
Gives you a penis so she can steal it.
I'm gonna steal your penis. I'm gonna give it to her, and then I get the hot goth girlfriend, and we will both tell you suck a.
One of those statements is objectively wrong.
I don't have a hot goth girlfriend. I am the hot goth girlfriend.
You am. You're the hot goth wife. Which sounds like a pastry.
Oh, it does. I made her kind of alien wall-eyed in this.
What?
I'm sorry, Minty.
You gave her the crazy lens on the anime.
Yeah, the Chobits look.
When they're going insane and this panel does the fisheye on them.
That one episode of Love is War.
Yeah. Love is war, love is war.
You didn't bike to work today or something. I forget what it was. But she was basically calling him out as to why he doesn't have an umbrella. Like, they both had umbrellas, but they both wanted to be like, I don't have an umbrella, so now they're gonna have to offer me their umbrella. Mind games.
They play mind games, but they're both really stupid.
Ah, no, they're both really smart. That's the thing. They overthink things and they become stupid. This is the shit we talk about.
Yeah. They brought chess to the mind game, but everyone else is playing checkers.
Dude, Love is War is the best fucking shit, though. I love that show.
So fun.
Much. That's the one that got me back into romance manga. I literally had fallen completely out of it since then.
And now we've got Dan to Dan.
Yeah. Also, like, the reverse harem one with the three sisters.
Oh, yeah. That is
It's technically
wildly
not
good.
a reverse harem.
Yeah, true.
'Cause it's a guy with 3 girls, but damn, those girls are dominant, and he is not.
They're not a relationship stuff going there either. So
That one's so good, too.
that's been so much fun to watch. It's so well written.
Holy shit, finally some good fucking harem anime.
Yeah.
Not that I was in need of any, but...
Shocking to everyone.
I think the last good harem I'd say I enjoyed was probably The World God Only Knows.
Yeah.
And that's a long time ago. And I'm not even technically sure it counts. It's technically a harem anime. Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei is also technically a harem anime, but that's
It's
not
also
the reason
horror,
you read it.
so, you know. Yeah, we got good stuff. And we got the Hikaru Died anime.
Finally, some good fucking BL. But actually, lately we've had some decent BL, so I'm not even that complaining. We had
Cherry Wizard.
Yeah, we had the 30-year-old Cherry Wizard.
Cherry Wizard was also good.
That was so good. And it was adult-ass men, which was so nice. But that's because I want them to fuck. See, the summer Hikaru died, I'm just enjoying 2 little baby gays. One of which is a, like, horrendous eldritch monstrosity. Slowly feeling out both monster dating and being gay. Like, I don't want to see them bang, but I sure do enjoy watching them feel out this stuff. Like, it's really cute. Little bitty baby gays.
The mountain god possessing the shambling corpse of his dead possible boyfriend.
So cute. Good horror, too.
Oh, yeah, it's really good.
A bunch of people are gonna watch this for the horror and then be like, huh, I like BL. Apparently all the good BLs in, like, K-dramas now. I ain't watching K-dramas, I'm sorry.
All the BL people are gonna be like, huh, I like monsters now. Guess I'm a monster.
I wouldn't say that, like, the people who like BL and the people who like monsters are not, like, crossing over in the fucking Venn diagram already. Like, they are...
Yeah.
Oh, there's this really good... I don't even know if you'd call it a BL. But it was about... it was in a fantasy world-ish. And it was this monster with really long hair that covered all of his eyes and stuff like that. The rest of his body was relatively as human, but he had horns and his face was apparently monstrous and he had really long hair covering his eyes. And he was with this older, like, silver fox gentleman who was a giant fucking slut.
Nice.
And it was really good. I forget what it's called, though. It's been a few years. But no, they're already doing that.
Yeah.
Fucking the BL bitches are the ones making the alpha omega shit. You know they got monster fuckers up in this shit.
There's an overlap, yeah.
Who you think invented that crap?
The circles, while not concentric, are at least overlapping most of the way.
Though apparently a lot of, like, just, you know, gay men like alpha omega stuff now too, so.
Huh. Yeah, go figure.
Well, I mean, like,
Power dynamics.
one of the thing is, well, I think in, like, BL, like, for women, it's used for more than that, but, like they said in that thing we're watching, like, it tends to get pretty, like, soft.
Yeah.
In, Dominic Noble, the guy who does the Lost in Adaption, did, 2 Alpha and Omega books, and one of the things he pointed out was, in a sense, they kind of created a world where, 2 men can get together and have babies without any outward help whatsoever. So, like, they can get married, they can have children, they don't have to be discriminated against in any way to do that.
Yeah.
They don't have to go through any processes. It's kind of like a wish fulfillment for that too.
Yeah, it's kind of like normalized. Huh.
And also it has that element of, like, some of the Alpha Omega stuff will do, like, you are basically fated to find a person or there's someone who's matches with you perfectly, more or less.
Yeah.
And there is that whole, like, you know, your one true love type deal that's made like specifically for you and vice versa, and that's always like, especially
They're right for you.
Yeah, especially in queer communities, especially queer communities where you may not have a lot of queer people around you. That can be a driving force that like keeps you going, because you're just not going to be able to meet a ton of people. So maybe you want to have that whole fantasy of like, this one person made for me and we're destined to be together and stuff like that. I mean, straight people have that thought.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or at least women do. I don't know if dudes do as much. I know the Mormons do. That causes stalking.
No. The only type of stockings I like to see is on hot women.
I had the cutest fishnets with a bunch of little sparkly rhinestones in them for my little outfit I wore to Wicked, and it was a lot of fun.
So many compliments.
I like to look pretty sometimes.
She did.
Not often, but sometimes.
She was a glittery cephalopod.
I was. My hair looked like ass, and I look fat though.
No.
I look fat in all the pictures.
No.
So I can never look at them again.
No.
Yeah.
Squirt bottle.
Oh, puppet story time. Should you do one or should I do one?
You can do one if you want.
What should I do one about?
I don't know.
Did I learn something about anything today?
Anything interesting in science?
Oh, I learned about the ultimate muscle thing.
Oh yeah, there you go. Or Owen, they say.
I did make a big post. Someone asked to like talk about something that I hadn't been able to talk about before, and it was about Ewan's past and how they were kind of like traded around by different people and how they interacted with that. But that's all up in the post. I'm not that good at talking. You tell something. There you go.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm not good at the talkies.
Well, in a science story, Japan has turned on their first osmotic power plant, which, for that, is a power plant that mixes seawater and freshwater. And what it does is causes a pressure differential because of one side having atoms in it and the other side having less atoms, and it causes the water to move. And that spins a turbine like most things do, and it creates power. And a side benefit of that is it also produces fresh water. And in Japan, a island nation, it is both a power source and a fresh water source.
There's water everywhere up in this bitch.
So now they have more drinkable water and more power, and it's environmentally safe and things like that.
That's so Fallout.
It really is. Like that's sci-fi bullshit right there. Like, yeah, we're just making power because water doesn't like other water. Like, that's really what it comes down to. And there are folks that are working on another type of power plant because static is electricity. It's the movement of atoms, the same as everything else. And so a group did they've shown that they could build it, a power supply that just uses the static in the air and having air flowing through it to generate electricity out of relatively simple materials, and it's scalable. So you could, in theory, just make a power plant that wind goes through, and as long as there is moist air, it will constantly be zapping itself and producing power.
Nice.
So we are literally at the cusp of sci-fi bullshit power supplies. Especially because some of these things don't require massive amounts of maintenance. Like, solar and wind, those are 10 to 30 year things. They do stick around for a while, but some of these ones, like the osmotics and things like that, those can last really well.
I mean, having to do repairs isn't a bad thing because that keeps people employed.
Yeah. And it's also...
Except when you completely cancel all that crap because it's too woke.
But in a sci-fi thing, there's the weird, the singing hills and things like that. Those are getting possible.
There is an art infrastructure somewhere where it's a bunch of pipes and it actually plays music when the wind blows because it blows through the pipes. And the pipes, I think, are they were either metal or they were actually stone or something like that. So it would last after humans are gone, more or less. It depends on how long. So,
turbine, especially wind turbines as we think of it, are usually windmills and things like that. But there are ongoing tests of some vertical turbines to be used on roads, specifically like highways and things like that, where the vehicles driving by would spin these turbines in one of two ways. One, either just one that actually does spin, like it has like flaps on it kind of thing, and it would catch the wind. Another would actually just wobble in place, but both of them work the same way, generating power from being in a windy place. Apparently the wobble ones have a very unique sound to them.
Cool.
So very likely you could have the literal screaming tubes left over on these ancient roadways that no one understands why they are or what they do.
They have a roadway that has bumps in it that plays a specific song when you roll over them fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that once. I don't know if it's still out there or not.
I wouldn't be surprised. And like, there are a couple of different like space drives that are being poked at. One of which is just like an atomic drive. It just uses ions accelerated out because in space there's no resistance. So you don't necessarily need to have a whole shit ton of fuel. You can have an ion drive that accelerates you up to a certain point, and then you turn around and use it again to decelerate. As opposed to stupid rocket that tries to do a fucking backflip to land, which is blown up 6 out of the 8 times so far.
Good.
Noted rocket explosion enthusiast and absolute scientific dipshit.
That's the thing, though. He can afford to blow up as many as he wants.
Yeah.
That was one of the things NASA said, is like, if we did that shit with your fucking tax money, people would riot, but this guy can just do it as many times as he fucking wants.
There's a reason why ours always launch and his always blow up. Oh, man. I would have to talk to Dad, but I would sure love to know what he thinks about that fucking idiot's rockets always blowing up.
Man, I wish you would talk to your dad just because I want to know what the crazy ass fucking shit he talks about is.
Aw.
His dad is like really crazy MAGA dude. Like, almost took the ivermectin during COVID, like that type of shit. I want to know so bad his opinions on shit right now. It just sounds fun.
Like some of that stuff is just like... he, as a lifelong engineer who retired from NASA, like...
Because they forced him to.
Yeah, like he was...
With the Doge shit.
No, he was still working. Like he was past his retirement years. He was just still working, and they offered him a payout because he literally could have retired before.
You know, one thing that will be decent about this Doge stuff is at least a bunch of people who've been in like the thing for way too long will leave, and new people can come in. I'm told that's a problem with a lot of like, especially government jobs, is people just stay in them forever.
Yeah, because you can.
Even when they could retire, and then no one else can come in.
Mm-hmm.
Because boomers weren't supposed to like work as long as they have.
And for some of those jobs, like, you only need like 2 guys who know how to do certain types of aerodynamics and things like that. So, you're not gonna be hiring, so people aren't gonna be training, or they'll go in the private sector anyway, so why would they go for a government job? Which is
some things don't have private sectors.
Yeah, which is another thing. Like some jobs, like a lot of people won't go into the government sector because there's wild differences in pay, and some things there's no other option, so you either go government or you don't.
I mean, if you're doing like weather stuff,
yeah,
there's not as big a drive for that in the private sector.
Mm-hmm.
But still very much needed.
Yeah, it's like becoming you work with a weather thing and you work for a TV station or something like that.
Well, I was just saying, like, the people who, like, tell the weather, the people who, like, run all those things, all the stuff that, like, observes the weather. Sometimes there's not a private version of these things.
Yeah.
Because they cover, like, countless miles and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, like, some of them you'd work for the airports.
Yeah.
Because airports have to have their METARs, which is a weather forecast thing. Which I only know that even exists because of drones.
And if, like, there isn't people to do that in the ass of nowhere, where sometimes people do need to fly,
mm-hmm.
like, there's probably not good money in that, so you need to like do it through the government, and you need to do that infrastructure through the government, and if, like they firing all the people who do that.
Yeah. Like the like I wouldn't have even known that the airport, like airports around you, actually just put out weather things. Like that's just a thing that you can go look up easily. I didn't even know that existed until I had to know how to read the damn things, because for some reason to get a drone pilot license, you need to know that.
Well, now you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, again, because some places have ridiculous turnover rates too, which is another issue for some places. You know, if your whole premise of having employees is turn and burn, you don't care who you've got as long as you've got somebody.
You need somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
You can't hold on to people until they're like 90, and you also can't just constantly be throwing people out.
Mm-hmm. When I was still working for Lowe's, they had a 67% turnover rate,
Mm-hmm.
which meant that in a year they expected almost 2/3 of their people to not be there anymore, and that included management.
What the fuck do you even hire people for then?
You just hire them to replace the holes because everyone's quitting.
Yeah. Like, but why are you hiring people if you're just gonna get rid of them?
Yeah, and they were saying that like, oh, one of our biggest costs is training employees and blah 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 blah. It's like, well, then you need to be addressing why you don't have employees stick around, don't you?
No.
Like that would seem to make sense, right? If that's your biggest cost, take care of the cost. And their response was, well, we could just hire more people.
And it's not gonna cost more money.
Yeah, and like. And the other thing too, like if you're constantly turning and burning your employees, those employees are never as good as an employee who's been there for a bit.
Catram always asks for the weirdest ass shit, I swear. They want the Elmer's cow.
The glue? Okay, yes.
Yeah, last time they wanted like the Shrek mug.
Honestly, you know what? This just sounds like it's a challenge thing. I'm just trying to figure out what weird stuff to do to you each time.
I know, right? Just there, I guess. It's a bust.
Art challenge.
I am going to pee, and then we'll do Bart afterwards.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Goodbye.
Entertain everybody.
Gently drops the mic.
No.
Rude. I didn't even do nothing. Just sitting here being good.
Bad mom.
I didn't do nothing. Illegal. I'm getting bullied, chat. She bullies me. How heckin' dare. Okay. Oh, nah. For the most part, it's been pretty chill. Oh, man. So, I don't listen to, not gonna say a lot of pop music, but certain types of pop music, it's just not really my bag. So I don't really hear it that much. I know some names of some pop things, but not a lot. And so there's one lady named Sabrina Carpenter. I have never heard her music. I'm going to start with that thing. I've never heard her music. I don't know what her music is. However, she just put out a new album. And she's apparently reasonably popular because the day job sent us a bunch of them and had like a display thing for it. So the assumption is reasonably popular and likely to sell. The album is called Man's Best Friend. It has a picture of a dog and dog collar on the back. And on the front of it is a lady on her knees having her hair held by a masculine hand. So that's a thing. And again, I've never listened to her music. I don't know what her music is sounding like, and I don't know what this album sounds like. But that cover looks kind of, and it has sold like dog shit. There have been none vinyls sold, and I think like 4 CDs sold. So So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's probably not doing well. And after, you know, the, what's his name? Morgan Wallen, something like that. The most fake ass, fake country person I've ever fucking heard. And I'm from Texas. This just, like, the fakest white boy I've ever experienced in a long time. And they're like, at the day job, we play commercials for stuff all the time. They played a commercial for his album and the headline song on his album. And most of those commercials are butt. They have terrible cuts of some of the songs that they are a commercial for. I don't know why the day jobs PR people are universally awful at those song cuts, but they are. So I was giving it the benefit of the doubt. I thought it sounded terrible. And I assumed it was just, once again, a bad commercial. And then they played the actual song overhead. And I shit you not, it is both atrocious as a country song, atrocious as a song, period. I legit thought it was AI because it is so boring and so generic, and literally has a lady start singing at one point, and their two parts do not go together. So it is both generic and bad as a song. I thought it was AI. Yee, I got a kissy. I was telling them
I know about the Sabrina Carpenter thing, because some people are talking about that.
Yeah? What have they been saying? Because none of them sold.
Well, it was more like why it was controversial.
Oh, okay.
There were, like, the people I listen to, they might have an opinion, but they're mostly, like, talking about the history of this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, the whole, like, argument for, like, reclaiming sexuality and stuff like that. I don't really think, like, the people I listen to actually gave a set, like, this is good or bad opinion. And I kind of agree. I think it's wibbly wobbly,
yeah.
But I can see it being offensive either way.
Like I said, I don't listen to a lot of pop stuff, so I don't know her music, and I haven't heard this album. I am only judging this entirely on the cover art, which the cover of the album is on one side a dog and dog's collar, and on the other side a lady on her hands and knees with her hair being held by a masculine hand. It looked kind of skeezy.
Yeah.
And
it's supposed to, because it's supposed to, you know, be controversial to get people to look at it, but I think it might have backfired.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because like her other art on her other albums have been like also kind of skeezy, like towing the line of lewd kind of thing. This one just is skeezy on
Where's the Cowboys of Moo Mesa? That's what I should use for a reference.
Like, but it is just like just kind of gross looking, and like I said, sold like dog shit. Like we are here in the Midwest. We are near like a college campus and stuff like that, and they sent us a ton of them ahead of time, and we sold like a few CDs and no vinyls. So it is done terribly.
What was that thing that was like, this is very obviously done, was it Donkey Kong? It was like, this was obviously done by like gay male furries.
Yeah.
Cowboys of Moo Mesa also has that vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know if they existed yet, but this is done by some gay ass furries.
Yeah.
It's done by men for men.
Yeah, if y'all haven't
Which is not a bad thing.
Yeah, if y'all haven't seen Donkey Kong Bonanza, the newest Donkey Kong on Switch 2, it has transformations as part of the game mechanics. You turn into different versions of Donkey Kong to go through different areas, and you have traversal mechanics and stuff.
And they're all incredibly gay furry horny.
Specifically, gay furries that like muscle.
Yeah,
like
gay furry horny.
It is a very narrowed down gay furry fetish.
You should use refs.
Yeah. You absolutely should. Just because, like, you can always benefit from it, and it can always help you do better. But, like, Yeah,
Refs are a good thing to use. You ain't winning no contest for not using refs. Go get them.
Yeah.
I have a reference folder that has over 3,000 images in it.
Mm.
Ironically, I did not have any gay cow furry stuff. That's not really my bag, bro.
I was gonna say you don't have the overlap for that one. But yeah, like it's interesting to see stuff that like if you didn't know, it's like haha, big muscly animals. If you do know, you're like, hey, wait a minute, how did that get there?
Legit, I was like, oh my god, that's just gay furry art right there.
It's really,
which is not a bad thing. It's just weird that it's there.
Like, this is mainline.
It'd be like seeing one of those ridiculously big tittied anime girls in like Powerpuff Girls or something.
Oh, I would dare to say it's more like seeing like armpit stuff on Nickelodeon. Like, that's what it feels like.
I mean, they did have a lot of feet stuff.
They did because of that one guy, but like that's what it feels like. Like, or Totally Spies.
Totally Spies would just fucking have it in there, man.
Just everything on Totally Spies.
I don't know if they had a big titty episode, but Braceface did, and it was also from Canada.
Are you saying Canadians are just like that?
No, like Canadian cartoons have less censorship.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're a bit like more sexually charged than over here. Sort of like how anime is.
Fair.
I'm sorry, you didn't know it?
No, I didn't actually.
Yeah, all the like things like Totally Spies, Braceface, a lot of the cartoons. That Cartoon Shorts one.
Huh.
They're a little more adult than American cartoons. Not as much as some anime, but definitely more than like we're used to over here.
That makes sense because Beast Wars was also done over there, so that was something. There were a few times in Beast Wars it's like, huh, wait a minute, now that I'm older, how did y'all get away with that? The answer is Canadian, apparently.
Sometimes also if it's like a licensed show.
Yeah.
Half the time, like when the guy who did Serial Experiments Lane got a hold of the Digimon show, they were just like, don't do anything too inappropriate and show them using the cards.
Yeah.
That was literally like the most they gave him. And he was like, okay.
Don't mind if I do.
He volunteered for that, man. He saw the potential in Digimon, and nothing's ever been as good as that season. Nothing will ever be as good as that season. I'm sorry. It's basically Serial Experiments Land for kids.
Baby's first experiments land.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing like Beast Wars, like, it had the sexuality in some of the characters. Black Arachnia. It had like the usual cartoony violence, but it actually had like body horror and things like that in it. And like that was just like, okay, on to the next episode.
Bruh, like as long as it's not sexual, there have been sometimes things have been considered too scary for kids. Like the glasses on the chick from Real Ghostbusters. It really depends on how much the people in charge care to fuck with it. Otherwise, like, artists just do what they want. One of the things Craig McCracken said about the Powerpuff Girls was like, I didn't make a show for girls or for kids. I made a show that we wanted to watch. And that's what we made. Like, most artists, especially if it's their own IP or even just something they're working on. Look at how Craig McCracken's wife, what was her name? I forget. The woman who worked on My Little Pony, the new one that got really big. Lauren Faust?
Yeah.
Look how she took the concept and like just ran with it and made her own little story. Like, creative people want to create, and usually they don't necessarily half-ass stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like in the in Beast Wars, like you do have like Black Arachnia is sultry. Like she's the literal Black Widow. And so she is both sultry to a lot of people and like played as like the haha sexy, but also like she does have like a romantic interest in another character later and things like that.
Well, think about that lady from Reboot.
Yeah.
Or the guy from Reboot.
Yeah.
Or the other guy from Reboot.
I mean, like, you've got, like, Dinobot in there. Like, and so you have, like, you have folks die. You have, like I said, there's actual body horror in there, including one of the Predacons is immortal, like Starscream. And Megatron figures that out, and Megatron actually cuts out his soul and has it in like a fucking stress squeezer to make him do what he wants. And that is in the episode. Like, he literally gets basically a radiation knife and carves him open, and then the next thing you see is Megatron holding his soul in this fucking squeezy thing and telling him, you do what I want you to do now. So, like, that is literally part of that show in a kid's cartoon. And they're like, yeah, fuck it, send it.
Yeah.
He sells the toys.
Bro, like, again, the creators probably wanted to do that. And, like, no one said no.
It also had Starscream in it.
Starscream!
Starscream taking over the body of another useless idiot, Waspinator.
Starscream!
Hearing Waspinator starting to talk in A, full sentences, and B, with confidence was fucking hysterical.
Starscream.
And then Starscream gets kicked back out into the universe again, because
There you go, I'm gonna give him muscles.
yeah. Ultimate muscles. On the note of muscles, have y'all seen Ultimate Halucha? Wife has, she hates it.
What?
Halucha. The mega.
Oh yeah, I've always hated Halucha. I have always fucking hated Halucha. He looks weird to me, I'm sorry. He looks like a person in a Pokemon suit. Like, more than even like Machamp.
I found out part of the reason for the
like
new
it.
design with the Mega one is actually because they are working with a luchador like group.
Great, so it looks more like a people. I don't like it.
Like, it was actually deliberate, and because it is a luchador.
I hate it. Get rid of it.
He's just a little guy.
He's a human in a bird suit. I don't like it. Never liked him. I always thought he looked weird.
He's just an ordinary
And in
guy.
Pokemon, that's saying something, man.
In Pokemon, there is a guy that just walks around in a Machamp suit. He picks up women.
Yeah, at least like Machamp looks like a guy in like a skin suit or some shit. Or a racial epithet, I'm not really sure.
Halucha's just a little guy.
Halucha looks like a guy disguised specifically as a Pokemon, and I am unfucking comfortable.
Just a little guy. I do think in the cartoon it looks more bird-like. He does actually look like a little
I
bird
guess,
with
I
a
don't
mask
like it
over
either
it.
way.
But like, yeah, most of the time in the games, it's just a little guy in an
I
outfit.
don't like it. I don't like it. Get it away from me. I'm uncomfortable.
He's just too ordinary.
I don't dislike a lot of Pokemon, but that is one that I fucking hate. And it's specifically for that reason.
Halucha and Machamp, we're just two ordinary men.
Machamp I don't mind, like, he just looks like an early Pokemon design.
You do.
Yeah, he looks like a person, because their shit didn't look like much back then.
Yeah. Like Alakazam. I actually like the Spoonbender. I think it was cool. I never, like... It wasn't until, like, much later when I learned from you about, like, why the Alakazam stopped
Oh
showing
yeah,
up.
the
The Spoonbender guy.
what is his name? I'm thinking Gary Deli, but that's not it. Ewan Geller?
Mm.
Gary Deli.
Gary Deli. The
Gary
chocolate.
Deli. Yeah.
Avatar, The Legend of Elmers. Uri Geller, says Bard.
See, I was close.
Yeah. Dyslexic.
Dairy Gelly. There you go. Now it's a sexy cow.
Moo.
They asked for this. They got it. It's not my fault.
Sure.
Thank you, cows of Moo Mesa. You were very helpful.
Next time it'll be Biker Mice from Mars.
I don't really like the aesthetic of Biker Mice from Mars, if I'm being hundo.
Really?
Yeah. Art-wise, it does not vibe with me. This doesn't really either, but it does more than that. It's got a bit of the early Disney look to it.
Why is it that? Is it the coloring, the character design?
Everything is very pointy and rough. Like, they all have fur like this, and eyes like this.
Yeah.
It's just, I like softer, rounder things.
I think it's because like that was
That's
in the
just the way I
era
am.
of like SWAT Cats and Yojimbo from the Ninja Turtles.
I think it was like in the era of independent comics that did start to look like that, like the original Ninja Turtles and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they were taking, I don't know if it was based off one of those, but I do think they were at the very least taking cues from those.
They were like, most people forget about it with Ninja Turtles and stuff, but they were much darker shading, much harsher lines, much more like different shaped in the comics as opposed to the cartoon and stuff like that.
They've had some action figures based off the original. A lot of see, when the Dark Knight Rises came out by like Alan Moore, Miller.
Yeah,
The Miller, that guy. He had this really dark and overly shaded style, and everybody else in the indie comics really liked that because comics are dark. They're not like Superman goes and saves Lois Lane. They're dark and serious.
We're
and
for
gritty,
adults.
and for some reason have furries.
Yeah. And belts. Gotta have pouches everywhere.
Well, I know why they had furries, because that was also part of the subversion.
Yeah.
It's like all the funny animal characters, which is
Are now monstrous.
yeah, which is what they called furries originally, is like funny animals.
Like the have you seen Wolverine through like the different generations? And during that time frame, that was when it was like the feral Wolverine. So he had like the big mutton chops and all.
Yeah. And then there's like that think of that Batman clenching his fucking teeth so hard they're like bleeding and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so tryhardy. But it was cool at the time, because again, like, the people who knew Batman. Oh, hi Minty, I did yours earlier. Let me grab that up. There you go. That was yours. Yeah, here we go.
Which was the style at the time.
But when you think about it, like, the people who knew Batman at the time probably knew it for like the 1960s Bat-2C Batman.
Yeah, Adam
Comics
West
were
Batman.
silly.
Yeah.
They were funny, and this was the 80s where things were just starting to get like super serial and junk like that. This is post-Vietnam, all that junk.
And then we had the mullet years.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, coming out of the Silver Age with like Superman has every power ever. Like, that is like a big change up. You go into what's the one at the top of the fourth wall, like the Youngbloods and stuff like that.
There was a reason all of that was so damn angsty, and why the 90s was so damn angsty, because you can now, with the rise of more creator-focused stuff, you could do this. Things were really tamped down by, like, there was the Comics Code Authority, there was the whole, like, if you're going to have cartoons on TV, especially if you're selling toys, they need to have, like, a certain things, like the G.I. Joe lesson, stuff like that. Like, that was basically government mandated. So they had to do it. So when they started to break away from that, of course they're going to go whole hog.
Right.
Like, Ren and Stimpy was the guy who made it. He worked on He-Man stuff, and he hated the fact that everything was, like, on model and,
Rigid.
He-Man. So, of course, you're going to rebel against that, and you're going to rebel really hard, and that's what's going to be the appeal at the time. But now that, like, we don't have to rebel so hard, it just feels like try hard for try hard's sake. Kind of was.
It is. It's funny that like Spawn is still around, which definitely came out of that era.
Before, I didn't know what Spawn was, but the Powerpuff Girls did a little parody of it. They were all imitating other superheroes.
Yeah.
And Blossom was Wonder Woman, Bubbles was just a rabbit, and fucking Buttercup was just Spawn.
Yeah.
She was just straight up Spawn.
Because that was edgy, and it was for kids at the time. And like...
Those guys who were making the show probably read it.
Definitely read it. Like, and Spawn did have a movie, which became a cult classic. It was not
Wasn't
good
that
at the
one
time.
done by Del Toro?
The Spawn movie?
I know that the Hellboy one was.
Was it?
It's been a long time.
I would have to look it up, but it's very much a beloved cult classic now. It did not do good at the time.
Neither did Hellboy.
Yeah, 5.2 with a 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. Director Mark A. Dippy. So.
Okay, never mind. It seems like something Del Toro would want.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's almost November.
But yeah, like honestly, the Spawn stuff, like, there's a lot of interesting stuff in there, but there is also a lot of just like the horrible edginess for edginess sake.
Yeah.
They like, there's a comic coming out because of the Spawn comic, basically. So at one point in the Spawn comic, there is like a serial killer / person that torments young girls, like little girls.
Oh.
And Spawn finds out that this dude is horrible and just murks him, just kills his ass. There was a little girl at that point, and Spawn is not a hero or anything like that. So he does save this girl because he killed that guy. But that girl is still just kind of left, just kind of in the wind. So they're like, we're going to do a story about that little girl.
Sure, why not?
And apparently how she becomes a Hellspawn like Spawn.
Cool. She was like, oh, I know what I want to be when I grow up.
Got it. Yeah, and they're like, you know, he's an anti-hero. He just does things because he does it. That leaves a lot of threads out there because of everything that he does. It's like, yeah, you know what? Fair. That sounds interesting. Yeah, Halloween candy. Not the best candy, though.
Oh, I just noticed with this, the guys have the big hooves, but the women have, like, normal feet.
Huh.
I don't like that.
Well, aren't the women just normal women? Are there cow women?
They're cowgirls.
Oh, okay. Maybe they're wearing boots. Maybe they hide those.
Those hooves are cute, though. You can tell they were designed for toys, because they're designed to stand.
Yeah, the broad feet. I want to be a Hellspawn. Yeah. Well, sell someone's soul to the devil. Doesn't have to be yours.
Or you could support my Patreon instead.
Then she can
Give
draw
me
you.
your soul.
She can draw you as a Hellspawn. Or getting railed by one. You know,
Yeah.
no judge.
I don't judge. Is Elmer's cow a girl? I don't even know. Well, they're trans now. Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats on your transition!
They got horns, but that's not...
Female cows can have horns.
Yeah.
So can female sheep. I looked this up because I wanted to make a joke with Ewan, and I was like, oh, they can have horns. And I was like, I'm going to make a different joke with Ewan.
I'm going to improve my joke with Ewan.
Yeah.
Like, it depends, like, because if they were longer horns, I'd say, like, that would be likely to be a guy, but...
They also have one of the nose hole things.
Yeah, which is usually for males. Because males are stupid and stubborn.
You're stupid.
And stubborn.
Ah! I mean, blackface.
Oh,
The hair color.
no.
Oh, no, it's white. Okay. Actually, let me go out a bit. There. This needs to be thicker. Gender fluid milk.
Hey.
It could be a steer. They're castrated.
Oh, man, what's that flavor in this dish? Oh, it's goat cheese. Where did we get the goat cheese? It would be funny to have, like, their, like the white cow, but have the orange and blue on their stuff to match the Elmer glue. Gender fluid milk.
They make steers because they, one way they get the cow semen is cows will apparently just bang any other cow that's walking in front of them long enough. Mm-hmm. So they'll just walk the steer and the the male cow that isn't castrated
Stud.
behind it in a circle. Thank you, stud.
Mm-hmm.
And when he climbs up on them, they just get the stuff.
Yeah. Cockroach milk. You would think they have tiny little milkers, but no, it actually means they blend them and run water through it.
Delicious.
You know, like nut milk. Nut. Technically, due to capitalism, you can call almost anything milk. Because calling it nut extract is apparently offensive to the companies.
Mm-hmm. I'll extract your nut.
Yeah, no.
Not on stream, though.
Yeah, it's entirely because, like, you know, the milk people sued the, like, soy milk and almond milk people.
I'll give them some cow spots. I would eat the nut fluids. I actually kind of prefer oat milk for some stuff.
Yeah.
Really depends on what you're eating.
Yeah. For the most part, I haven't really noticed all that much of a difference. It's like slightly different texture. Flavors.
I like it better with some cereals, just
Yeah.
in general. I think it's because it like doesn't soak in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Get this blue.
Da-ba-dee-da.
You want some blue?
You're gonna spend $20 on blue?
Yes.
You're gonna have a knife fight? Some of the things that he has to play. If it weren't for the fact that it was their job. Oh man. I do want to hear his review about Madden. I want to hear how bad it's gotten.
I know he's working on it.
Yeah.
So it was like delayed or whatever.
There was one person who they got their PS5 so they could play college football last year. And then they were like, I want to try Madden on here because I haven't played Madden in like 20 years. And I'm just like,
Nothing's changed.
you might want to stick with college football from what I hear. I want to have the Mutant Football League. Where's one of those games?
Didn't like they copyright it so like they're the only ones who can do any football games or something?
They had a deal with the NFL, so they were the only one that could make simulation football. You could do football games, but you couldn't have like real teams and things like that.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Just make monster teams.
Yeah, so Mutant Football League, perfectly fine. You could totally do that.
That seems like such a shit deal.
Yeah. Well, it was entirely to be a monopoly. Like that's why EA did it. And they did a monopoly, but they were literally so bad at the game that the NFL's like, if you don't stop fucking around, we're gonna take away your exclusivity.
They are shit.
It's like, you have literally the only person that can do it, and you're so bad at it, we think you're leaving money on the table to the point where we'll just cut you off.
Man, Madden is... it's so fucking deranged to me. I don't know how people can put up with that.
Because it's literally there to psychologically pummel all the money out of you.
Yeah, but like in a whole new game every year?
Mm-hmm.
That's bullshit.
Well, you have to, because then you can't play multiplayer otherwise, because they turn everything off. You can only keep playing multiplayer with other people on the old game.
You could not convince me to do that. I'd be like, where's the multiplayer? It's like, you gotta get the new one. No.
Also,
I don't buy games new half the time.
Also, if you bought any of the gacha, all your gacha's gone for the next year.
That's also bullcrap.
You gotta buy new teams. And you can't not buy the gacha, because if you play multiplayer, someone who does spend money will have an objectively better team than you. Because you can get better stats.
And people talk about like Genshin with this shit.
Yeah.
This is, in my opinion, is even worse, though
It
Genshin's
is.
not good. Like,
No.
it's not good either.
They're the ones that perfected it. Like, they're the
Yeah.
ones that made Genshin go, maybe we should tone it down a bit. And that's saying something.
No one ever talks about, like, the football shit. Because I guess the people who are gonna do it are gonna do it anyway, but, like, damn.
Yeah. Like, it is objectively awful. Just all around. Like, you're not even getting a good football game.
Yeah, I'm told like a lot of them really suck.
It do.
And there's no fucking change, so why would you even, like, I don't know. I would just find something else to fucking play.
Like, I'm sorry, but like, there
They
are
do
things...
it with, like, all the sports games, too. They do it with FIFA and stuff.
They do it with FIFA, they do it with NBA, they do it with baseball. Because it's all EA. EA, it's not in your game because we took it out to sell it to you. Like, that's the thing, like, you know, Blood Bowl came around and it fucking did great. And like, if they ever do Monster Football League again, like, that would smash because people are desperate for just anything. That's why Rocket League did so goddamn good, because it wasn't EA. It was just literally anything but EA games.
I think we're a decent font for this, but I don't think I got one near it. Yeah, okay. I'll just use Comic Sans.
You know what I realized the other day, because I keep seeing the preview for the Switch 2 game? I realized that one game that I saw is just Rocket League, but for wheelchair basketball.
Okay.
Like, that's why it was sticking with me. Because, like, it is. It's like robots in wheelchairs. So it's just Rocket League on the Switch. But you could just get Rocket League.
Why are there robots in wheelchairs?
I don't know.
Why don't they just be tanks?
Yeah, right?
You could just be a tank. Why do you need specifically a wheelchair? That's stupid.
Yeah, that was the thing that keeps weirding me out. It's like, if they're robots, they were designed with wheelchairs.
That would just be a tank. Just have, like, tanks.
Yeah. But it's like sport wheelchairs, because they have like the angled tires and things like that. So this is a specific look that was chosen to be done this way.
That's wild, because there are tank wheelchairs.
Yeah. But these are specifically
So this is like extra stupid.
Yeah, this is incredibly specific. This is very much on purpose, because these are very specific design details
This is stupid.
to make wheelchair robot Rocket League.
It's stupid. Don't fall asleep, Bard. You're next. I'm almost done, I swear. I'm almost done with the sexy cow.
Customer base. Yeah, exactly. If it ain't Japan or America, nobody's playing baseball. Nobody's playing baseball. Nobody cares.
No. People play the backyard baseball.
Yeah.
That one is very popular. The little kids game.
Now soccer. Or football.
Football.
How come there's no rugby games?
Oh, knows what rugby is.
Yeah, but you could have football without bitches.
I'm gonna draw him in a chicken nugget box.
Hey. It'd be like American football without all the pads and stuff, which would just be Mutant Football League.
You're a mutant.
That's what they like. Oh man, you could do a lot more sports games than just like some of this basic ass shit.
I don't know, man.
Well, no, like, I know that like there is a market for sports games. Like car racing
Oops.
people are
Shrunk my thing.
are like insane. Those people go buck wild for some of their racing games. So like there is a market for this, just like there is for farming simulators and stuff.
Farming simulators are cool. That's the lamest thing that ever came out of my damn mouth.
I still
Stardew Valley is very popular.
I still tell y'all about the guy that came in because his wife was there to get the PS5 for him, because this guy wanted to play the newest farming simulator game and needed a PS5 to be able to play it. This man who is also actually a farmer.
He should just get a nice PC. Then he can have mods.
The farmer who wanted to do more farming got a PS5 so he could farm when he wasn't farming.
God, remember how much fun I had with Rice and Ruin?
Oh, yeah.
Doing the rice farming? That was so cool.
It's fun.
I don't even like Stardew Valley.
Yeah, Cricket. Oh god, yeah. Like, people were talking about, like, Disney go broke. No, the reason why Disney lost so much goddamn money at the time is because they lost the international rights to Cricket.
Cricket.
They couldn't show cricket in India.
Man, this makes me want some chicken nuggets.
Chicken nugget.
Pogo, give me some chicken nuggets.
Do you want to get chicken nugget after stream?
No. I was a good girl today. I went on the treadmill.
Oh, okay.
Trying to lose weight because I'm old and fat.
Well, one of those is right. Yeah, oh.
He is a chicken nugget.
Yeah. I mean, farming's fun.
I mean, games like that can be very relaxing too.
Mhm.
I really liked Peak and I liked Death Stranding. I found the process very relaxing.
There was I was actually reading it was an engineering thing, because this is.
Oh, I'm fat. I'm old and fat. I'm fine with it. Fat is not a dirty word.
But it was.
But I'm getting old, so I worry about my health.
Yeah.
I'm trying,
working
guys. I got my Huel in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to go on a treadmill every day.
And we've been eating better because we've been cooking food.
We've always ate pretty good, though, I thought.
Yeah, but we're having
Except
more
for
veggies
maybe some
and stuff.
microwave food during the day, but you love to cook.
Yeah, and we're having more veggies and stuff, which is good for us. But yeah, I was reading an engineering thing because they're using a bunch of graphics cards and machine learning, because what they wanted to test was how well they can deal with weeds and things with machine learning. And their idea was, we've yet to find a weed that's laser resistant.
I'm gonna give him a Burger King crown!
Do it.
Yeah!
So their idea was, we've yet to see a weed that's laser resistant. So this thing goes over the crops, and it has machine learning and cameras, so it can identify stuff, and anything that's not the crop that's supposed to be there, lasered into the ground.
Yeah.
It's the most fucking metal farmer shit I've heard. We're not gonna have weeds anymore. Period. You can just see this little thing going around, just here. That'd be so wild.
This is what you find in your nuggets and, ask for a fucking refund.
He's the chicken head that got cooked.
Yeah.
That was never actually
I should have
proven.
turned him into a nugget. That would have been funny.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, literally ultimate, you are not meant to be here, crispied. Yeah, that's what, some of the stuff that they do, with viruses and stuff, we're getting to the point where a lot of things are starting to be very drug resistant. And so they're having to work on alternative methods that don't use drugs and stuff, because we don't want them to be entirely drug resistant. That's bad.
Syphilis is getting drug resistant.
That's bad.
It's because of the old people fucking with no condoms.
So they're working on alternative things like UVs and things like that. There is a basically cancer vaccine being tested. Which is not obviously it's not a full preventative kind of thing, but it helps teach your body how better to identify cancer.
Oh. To fight it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it work for all cancers or only some?
A lot. It would give a very wide protection.
That's pretty cool.
Just by basically, it's a DLC patch for your immune system to deal with cancer. Which, given the way things are in the world, that's a good thing.
Oh, I'm getting up.
Yeah, there's a lot of UV. There's a lot of figuring out how to engineer stuff. I found out. So there is a flesh-eating worm or something like that. It's a big problem in Latin America, and there was somebody found to have it here in the States. And it's very bad for cattle. It doesn't really matter that much for people in general, but it
Doesn't sound very pleasant either
it's
way.
not pleasant, but
The flesh-eating worm.
it's fine, but it's devastating for cattle, right? It happened once before in the 70s or 80s. It started to come into the States, and they actually have a solution for it, which worked last time.
Cool.
Which is to airdrop a bunch of sterilized flies into the area.
Cool.
because it wastes everybody's time and they're unable to spread.
I'll never worry about staying here. Like,
Yeah.
we're happy you dropped by. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, we're happy to have you.
This isn't our form of income. This is like a reward for the patrons. So
Mhm.
I try not to like shove it on people. If people want to come and watch, they can.
Yeah.
I can answer questions and all that.
Yeah. It's a thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that apparently has already worked once before, and it did actually shove it entirely out of the States.
Cool.
So they've done it before where they've airdropped millions of sterilized flies over an area,
Nugs.
which sounds terrifying. You literally just see like a plane going by and hear the buzzing of the heavens. It'd be horrifying if you were down there.
That's what they were trying to do with deer for a while because people weren't hunting enough. Just
Yeah.
put out like
Birth control in
birth
the feed.
control
Yeah.
salt licks.
Mm-hmm. Works. Hey, how's it going?
Turns out they just needed wolves.
Yeah. Amazing what happens when you have a properly balanced ecosystem.
Yeah.
I suggest that we have longer-limbed alligators so they can be on the land.
No.
Like the water wolves, but in opposite.
No.
You do not want free-roaming alligators?
No.
Ah, but it would be fun.
No.
Gators are just neat. I just think they're neat.
I don't care.
I like gators.
Too bad.
Whee!
Yeah. Cry about it.
Whee!
Yeah. Cry about it.
We have to let them escape Florida.
No.
No rat.
Florida should go into fucking ocean.
Oh, I was there was this photographer who was showing off why he has this one lens. This guy's apparently got like one of those behemoth telephoto lenses.
Mm.
And he's like, oh, why do you carry this telephoto lens with you when you go hiking in the mountains? I don't know, so I can show the reflection of the mountain in the fucking eyeball of a gerbil from down the path.
Yeah.
Like, you can see like the picture of this little rodent. And then it's zoomed in, and then it zoomed into the rodent, and then zoomed into the eye, and you can actually see the mountain range behind the cameraman.
Ah, men with their toys.
Oh, it's so cool. It's probably like a $2,000 lens. Bombs with parachutes. You mean the bats that they tested for Japan? Or the missiles with the pigeons in them?
I'm glad that didn't go forward.
Yeah, that would have
Poor
been
little
bad.
pigeons.
They don't know no better. They just tap the thing and get the food. Or the things with the chickens with the nuclear landmines. Which, you know, kind
They
of
really
bad.
did think of like some fucking weird ass roundabout ways to do crap, didn't they?
Look, anything you hear in Fallout has nothing on the actual world stuff that they've tried. But we're going to... You did hear. So, back in World War II, there was plans in place to have nuclear landmines in Germany. You know, in case they had to go all the way through Germany and needed those kind of things. Unfortunately, it's cold in Germany. And some of the advanced stuff in those things would freeze up because it's fucking cold. And what they found was a chicken is exactly warm enough to keep that nuclear landmine going, because they did try, I have the idea of having a fuse for the thing, but you wouldn't be able to have a fuse long enough to not get killed by your own nuclear landmine. But a chicken with some food in there would last just long enough for you to get the fuck away.
This is like that, the Davy Crockett missile, like nuclear missile launcher that would
Yes.
shoot it like
Not far.
not far enough.
Not far enough. The recoilless launcher couldn't bunt that shit far enough. Yeah, so a chicken would last 7 days, which would be long enough for you to get away from the nuclear landmine. And they decided that they weren't going to do that because nuclear landmines.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
But they did actually declassify it and tell everyone about it on April Fool's Day.
They also had plans to drop bat firebombs on Japan before they did the nukes, where they would basically put little timed firebombs on bats and drop them from planes, and the bats would fly up in all wooden houses and basically firebomb all of fucking Japan.
Because bats will just go for roosts. They'll go anywhere they can hide if they're suddenly dropped from the air over a strange place.
They also had the pigeons like pirating the fucking missiles.
Yeah, they did basically a Skinner box inside of a rocket, and so the pigeon would be pecking at the target, and was very accurate if they actually had to do that. But you know,
they're just trying to do their jobs, man.
It would have been incredibly worth it, but also we have mechanisms. We don't need to just put a bird in there.
Birds are surprisingly smart.
Birds are very good at what they do. Like, you can make fun of pigeons all you want, because they're stupid little idiots, but also they're incredibly evolved to do what they do.
They can take the train. I'm not going to make fun of pigeons.
Yeah.
They know how to take the fucking train. I don't even know how to take the fucking train, but the pigeons do.
Pigeons will actually pick up cigarette butts and collect them for their nest, because the cyanide in the cigarette butts kills mites.
They tried to teach crows to pick up cigarette butts, and they'd get a treat for it, so they could, like, clean places, but they started stealing cigarettes from people, like, from their mouths.
Yes, because cigarette equals treat. They did exactly what they needed to do to get the treats. If I bring this person money, they will give me more bread. Money can be exchanged for goods and bread. Yeah, they recycle stuff. They're very clever. They will learn all kinds of things exactly as much as they need to get the stuff they want. But they also do stuff like they can use tools. Crows can teach others. Yeah. Like they have shown that crows can have a grudge and teach others in the area to have that grudge. They actually did an experiment where a person would wear a specific mask in an area and heckle the crows. And then they had someone in a completely different area have that mask, and the crows were immediately after them. So they've shown that not only can they hold a grudge, but they can teach others to hold that grudge. They also visit their parents.
They do. It's very cute.
They will actually, they will mourn the dead. They will also kind of like study the dead to try and figure out.
Let this fucker die. They're investigating for a murder.
Yes, it's a murder investigation. But like, yeah, crows are very intelligent. You know, we think of like, humans with our big brains. There are a lot of things that are incredibly smart in their very narrow field. Octopi, same way. They're incredibly smart. Their little limbs are basically their own brains.
I think technically not, but that is like the colloquialism for it.
Mm-hmm. A murder of crows investigates a crow movie. They actually just recently found that some spiders are smart enough to catch lightning bugs, glow bugs in the other areas, and they'll actually catch them and keep them in their web, but not kill and eat them, because the light from them will lure in more bugs.
This is why I don't like measuring intelligence and sentience in general, because I don't really think you can.
Yeah. I think that, like, they're smart enough to live their little lives and do the things that they want to do in their life. Like, an octopus is smart enough to open a jar. Now, they would never normally encounter a jar. That's a human thing. But that does also show that they have problem-solving skills, like I know there's a thing should be here. I'm going to lift up this rock.
I know they get drunk on caffeine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Shimura get drunk on caffeine at some point.
Yeah. Shimura walks into a Starbucks.
No.
Hey guys, I'm going to the bar. Walks into a Starbucks.
No.
But like some spiders actually keep pet frogs.
I think we can't really measure intelligence in other creatures because we would only base it on our own concept of intelligence, which I don't think translates to other creatures.
Yeah. Because problem solving and things like that is much, I wouldn't say simpler, but much more like directed.
There's another reason I don't like, what is it, Turing test? Whatever that says like you have, self-realization.
Self-actualization?
Something like that, yeah. I don't like that because, again, we're just basing it on fucking humans.
Yeah, like I said, you know, crows exhibit the ability to not only learn, but teach each other. Isn't that intelligence?
AI can learn how to take, like, the, sentience test.
Yeah.
But it's not sentient. It just knows how to take the test. That's why I don't like it as a measurement.
Have a good sleep, Bart.
Glad we got to you before you went to sleepy.
Yeah. But like, I would 100% think of like crows as intelligent. I think of cats as intelligent. I think they're stupid little idiots, but they are intelligent.
I mean, again, we're just basing it off them interacting with human things and human levels of intelligence.
Oh, the little octopus. Yeah.
Oh, that's so great. Is that cute little one that walks across the thing?
Yes.
Ocean? That thing is so cute. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so fresh.
Well, like, you know, an octopus can open a jar. It can figure out tubes
And steal your
things like-
camera and take pictures.
And they're differently smart. They are like very intelligent. You can't blend yourself into your local environment. They can. They've been like, there's a video of one pretending to be a rock and another one goes up to it like, aha, I am a rock. Wait, are you not a rock? And then they both are like, oh, you're not a rock either. Ah, illegal.
There is one where a cuttlefish was pretending to be a crab, and so is the other cuttlefish, and when they try to eat each other, they're like, ah, fuck, ah, no, hey Joe, hey Bart.
So like, you know, there's lots of different intelligences, and you know, there's been we've observed troops of monkeys fighting over human temples because that is, while not necessarily security, access to the humans who provide food. So
We've taught monkeys how to use currency, and they immediately started sex trading.
and alcohol. They like to steal alcohol. Because humans figured out how to make alcohol faster. And smart monkeys went, haha, stupid humans with their jobs. We can just get the alcohol from humans. And they're not wrong.
They did this experiment where they basically taught monkeys that we will give you this currency and you can trade that currency for, nicer foods like bananas and stuff like that. Like special fruits and junk. So once they fully got the concept of, if I get a special money thing, which I actually forget what it was, but it was just a representation.
Probably
I can
coins.
give it to the people and I will get better things. So they started doing prostitution.
Yeah.
I want special thing. You want special thing? I want sex. I have sex with you for special thing. Hooray!
Very simple, very straightforward.
Well, oldest profession.
Yep. I mean, as much as we've overdone it these days, currency is just a thing you exchange for someone else's time. It's perfectly reasonable. It all comes back to that.
A lot of animals, chips especially, will have sex to solve problems and stuff like that, like arguments.
Pack bonding, just general interaction. calming somebody the fuck down.
Including, like, gay interactions.
Sex is sex. Forg.
Yeah, it might be the last one I do tonight.
Yeah. You like the Forg. Forg is a good cooldown for you.
Yeah, it's just, like, the fastest, so.
Forg is simple shape. The little speech bubble can say I'd like flies with that.
End of stream.
Me.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
There are face stripes?
Hey,
For the red one guy? For the red guy? A little white. I thought that was shading. Alright.
Okay.
It was the same color as like the open hole, so I thought it was just shading.
Huh.
I never know with these guys.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's finish this off.
Yeah, then food time. Would you like me to cook something? Or are you just gonna have pizza?
I had a piece of
You do also have your rice and mashed taters left in there.
maybe.
I don't have Riz, but I do have brown eyes and a lot of weird things to say. You. You have Riz.
No.
Riz me.
Mm-hmm.
Where? There.
Uh-huh.
Trudeau. Glowy face. No one has Riz. We just have a simple set of interests in the hope that someone else will share them with us.
Look orgasmic with these eyes. I'll lower them.
Have you ever had a sudden lust for soup? Land's alive! Yes, soup!
No. I have not, because that's stupid.
Rude.
Stupid!
I'm going to have some ice and cream.
Gonna eat in front of me, I see how it is. Well, I'm hungry.
Uh-huh. Or I could cook you something if you wanted.
Oh no. I just don't want you to eat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You should wait for me.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Okay. The cat, like, urged to whap something out of someone else's hands.
Yes.
Not because you want it, because you just don't want them to have it.
Yeah.
For the first little bit when Nari is taken there as a villager, they just keep slapping stuff out of Owen's hands.
Keeps knocking the hat off.
Smacks the crown off his head.
Nari was literally like comatose for like 2 days because of how fucking attractive they found Ewan now that they were immortal. I still gotta do a comic where he like talks to his siblings. He's like, I'm impressed y'all were able to recover so quickly. And they're like, recover from what? It was like, well, seeing the lamb for the first time. I mean, it's very difficult to get used to, I know. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? He just does not get it.
You have like Nari vision.
So he talks to the kids, and of course, like, Bal is like, no, I totally get it! Because he's been crushing on the lamb forever.
Just have like Nari vision Owen's like in a sexy pinup with
I've
like,
already
aura
done
on
that twice! I have done that same comic twice!
Everyone else's vision, photoreal lamb.
Lamb's not my type. He's everyone's type.
He's obviously your type because lamb is amazing.
Ari just likes them thighs.
Calamari. Oh, you mean that cunt? Yeah, I love them.
Oh yeah. Ewan and Calamar are friends.
They have a little matching shirt that says like best cunts forever.
Yes! this.
I'm coming to... I don't really need it, but I'm going to all of you to ask for your blessing to marry Narender. And Calamar just takes off their shirt. They've got a shirt underneath that says cunt-in-law.
I was considering having, like, Nari actually ask Calamar, because Calamar's been married the most.
There you go. You still have an excuse for the cunt-in-law shirt.
No!
Calamar would.
Calamar would be, if I did that, he would be incredibly excited for it.
Yes.
Because he's just a big old romantic softie. And Calamar is totally forgiving the lamb, because he's just happy he's fucking domesticated and not getting hurt. Bro rolled over like a fucking twig. He's just ready to be at everybody's mercy.
Lamb, I am a domestic mortal now.
Well, he doesn't appreciate it being called domestic, please. Bro's just happy, man.
I'm told the phrase is house husband.
No, that's what Nari is.
Hi, Pixel. How's it going?
Oh, Pixel came in right at the end. You're the last one, Pixel. We'll be getting you tomorrow. I just finished posting it, yeah. That's actually been out for like over a month.
Yep. On the Patreon.
We have more porn up there too that hasn't been posted publicly yet. We have the size different stuff, and I want to do more size different stuff. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh,
Kitties.
yes.
I will see after stream because I'm literally almost done.
Yeah.
This is the last one.
That'll be part of her cooldown and getting snacks. Also, I apparently have hiccups.
Move, idiot.
Brain.
Yeah.
It'd be funny to have the. It'd be funny if Hakuna Vodka did the Forever Brownie meme with the frog.
Horrible.
No, don't eat that. It's the Forever Weed Brownie. The what? It's just like the little scream frog, the ee frog.
I've seen people do that with the lamb. It's pretty cute. It'll be like an actual lamb or the plushie.
To me. Oh, Majestic Void. That one's a good one.
Well, I'm not seeing it either, so we're both in the same boat.
Yeah.
I won't see it till after I'm done. Because I have to finish, because I'm working!
Yes.
Unlike some people who
at
finished work for the day.
yeah.
Ugh.
And now I get to look at kitties.
Meh.
While the wife has to wait to look at kitties.
Divorce. Also eaten in front of me, I see how it is.
I haven't eaten yet.
Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Okay. At your legs.
No.
I will do
We're
this.
almost done.
I like that your kitty has one, like, majestic-ass eyebrow. That happens sometimes. Their little eyelashes, their little eyebrow whiskers just fall out sometimes.
Alright.
They come back. They grow out. It's just funny. He's like...
That Elmer's cow is huge, damn. Alright, let's get everybody organized.
I will do the lifty of the legs while wife is organizing. Up. And 1, 2,
Is text not saved?
3,
Oops.
4, 5, 6.
Or is it on a different layer? I probably deleted it. I don't have to read in the text.
10. There we go. Leggies lifted. Yeah, he does. I saw that. He's got one majestic eyebrow. You have an OC cat. Hey, you got the one photo where he's looking down at the camera. That's a really nice picture of that cat too. That came out really good. Very grumpy face. Despite looking like a little sweetie pie.
Alright, that's gonna be all for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with the rest of the 10s. And then we can put in the requests for next month. Alright, everybody have a good night.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.